Rain again. Hey, were these lights always up here? Did I only just notice that there's lights up here? I'm always so focused on the sheep and the little worm dragon guy that's usually here. Twin flames. Sheep. You better tell me your turtle's name, so help me, I will burn this building to the ground. Hey, innkeeper. I think this was the voice. I really hope it was. Hello. It's been about a week since I did any of this, so we're gonna have to pray that my sorta intuitive decisions for voices works out to my benefit. Also, you better tell me this cute little guy's name or I swear to God. Oh my god, it has been exactly a whole week and you already miss me? A little. I mean, your turtle for sure I missed. Even though I still don't know said turtle's name. Cute. I got my hands on a job all the way over in Diria. Seemed like something relatively easy but well paid. Or like something too good to be true. Not this time. Apparently the farmer just wanted it to be done quickly, so she offered a higher than average rate. Sounds like easy money. We love that. Yeah, I wish. You know, I think I could use a drink first. Something that'll loosen my tongue. I feel like this job drained me of all my social energy. Only if I get to hear the rest of the story, and more importantly, your turtle's name. Sounds like a good deal to me. I swear to God, if I get to the end of this game and I still don't know that turtle's name, I'm gonna burn this building to the ground. Charming and delusive. I think that this is a better one. I don't know that it actually matters. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it literally doesn't matter even a little bit. But I'm gonna do my best anyway. Let's hope this suits your tastes. Your drinks never disappoint. Wow. That's so kind of you. Also, whoa, the strings just got real kick-ass. Whoa. Yo, this song fucks. I can definitely feel my charm coming back to me. I made you a drink. Your turn. Tell me about your latest job. And also the turtle's name, please. I'm begging. Fine. A deal's a deal. Told you the client's a farmer, right? She has a large flock of two-headed sheep. Apparently that damn starfall damaged their barn and they somehow managed to break out of their enclosure. Didn't think they were that clever, honestly. Must be the two brains. Haha. Yeah, probably. Anyways, they got out right before their shearing appointment, and of course the farmer needed to get them back in time. Especially considering the rumors surrounding Diria at the moment. Seems to be a dangerous place nowadays. Apparently, an unusual amount of cattle have been going missing these last few weeks. So local folks have been keeping a closer eye on their locks and fences. The highway to the danger zone. Diria. Is that where... That's not where the the werewolves are, is it? Of course, the farmer wanted her sheep to be safe, so she hired someone to bring her animals back. That someone being you? Obviously. I thought to myself, I'm a monster hunter. Handling animals is basically my job. Well, I mean, I'd say a monster hunter is rather known for, you know, hunting instead of handling. That was exactly the fucking issue. Do you know how stubborn two-headed sheep are? Let me guess. Twice as stubborn as the one-headed sheep? You got it. They're impossible to get moving. Impossible to startle. One head might be eating, but the other one is always freaking watching you. I mean, but you did it, right? Suspect you wouldn't be here if you hadn't finished the job. You're absolutely correct. I was at my wit's end. Imagine having fought hundreds, if not thousands, of beasts. And some fucking sheep are the one enemy that you can't win against. Yeah, that sounds like an incredibly humbling experience. It was, trust me. But luckily I got some help. Another adventurer saw me struggling and offered her assistance and knowledge. Or should I say a retired adventurer. Oh? Yeah, she was like super insistent on that label. Some kind of astral fin folk. Must have lost her arm a while ago. Uh-oh. Back to the sheep. She told me that there's apparently one thing that gets their full attention. Is it food? You got any guesses on what that magical tool might be? I have no... Oh! Speak of the devil. Clovers! Morning dew clovers, to be precise. They go absolutely feral for them. A few will make them follow every single one of your commands. But someone with your experience should know that, innkeeper. I'm sorry, do you two know each other? Barely. Keep your secrets then. Oh, so mysterious, innkeeper. I do fear that I think that I definitely used this voice before. Oh well. Wanted to buy her a drink after she helped me out back there. Didn't expect you two to be best friends, honestly. Best friends? Hello? I think you fully did not hear what I said, Jade. I'd never befriend someone like them. I have taste, okay? Okay, well, that was extremely rude of you, Una. Fuck you too, I guess. Hello, you're not even thinking that maybe I have a little bit of feelings over here? Consider me sorry, innkeep. Yeah, sure. Speaking of taste, what about your drinks? I know you've always liked experimenting with potions and other suspicious liquids. What? Hey, I don't like the way you said that. The way I said that, I guess. Looks like you finally made it, huh? Sure, yep. Think I got the hang of it. What are you waiting for? Your old rival is waiting for a drink. Preferably one that'll restore my energy. Those sheep made my old bones all wobbly, and I don't like feeling so weak. Got it. Let's see what that old magic has to offer. Don't worry, they might not look like it, but their drinks are actually really good. I love getting shat upon by everyone. This is delightful. I bet. I love both of you. Thank you. I'll be back, I guess. Defense. Oh, strength. Right. Right. This old freaking quandary again. I think this one's probably bit. Oh wait, no, it's nope. I was instantly doing the thing. Stupid. That's okay, because we realized before we actually did anything. So it's fine. I mean, the descriptions on both of these are kinda... Neither of them are really fitting the bill, in my opinion. That's fine. I think that my opinion on this is misled anyways, so you know, that's fine. This is fine. Boop 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 boop. Thank you. Is that a crochet hook? Oh, wow. Impressed. Don't get cocky now. You don't have to be shy. You can just admit that I'm like the fucking greatest. So Una, Jade told me you're retired now. Had enough of the adventuring business? Absolutely. I don't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I've completed enough quests for at least 2 lifetimes. Yet you decided to help Jade. Ever had to handle a 2-headed sheep? Not yet. Lucky you. Lucky indeed. I just couldn't watch her struggle with those stubborn beasts any longer. This was a one-time exception. Did the farmer pay accordingly after your morning dew clover's magic trick? Oh, absolutely. She was so happy that she gratefully paid both of us. That's good to hear. She even tipped us with some gems that she supposedly found in one of her fields. But I'm a Maida. I don't have any use for stones like those. And since I'm retired, I couldn't give 2 shits about material riches. So we figured that we'd give them to you instead. But I wouldn't tell that pretentious blonde dragon priestess if I were you. Feels like a blasphemous gift. Oh. Divine gems. Little blasphemous indeed. Oh shit, it's a D20. Rare gemstone, only found in the well-hidden eastern parts of Forbidden Valley. This tree is said to be favored by the dragons. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Cool. I think I know just the right way to use them. Right little numbers. Roll them around. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now that we're done here. Oh my god, it is a crochet hook. I can finally go back to crocheting for the rest of my life. Didn't get this hook put in for nothing. Of course, I also occasionally gotta rip some youngsters off while playing cards. Haven't lost a game in at least 4 decades. That's remarkable. Or impossible for someone who's playing fair. I think your lucky streak will end with me today. I've also never lost a game in at least a decade. Oh, challenging me to a duel! Absolutely. And whoever loses has to pay for the next round of drinks. That's the spirit. I like you, bounty hunter, but don't come crying to me after I annihilate you. You wish. Oh, I can pick a side, I guess. I don't have a dog in this fight, though. I don't care. Where's the third option of like, sure, go ham. Been rivals with Una long before this story even began. She was an adventurer back then, but's retired now. Even put a crochet hook on the stump of her arm. Things about her that'll never change. Pretty sure she'll never stop stacking that deck, for example. I really wish you would tell me your turtle's name. It's quite rude that you won't. I genuinely don't. I guess, I mean, Una has experience on her side, probably. Years, wisdom, whatnot. So, I guess I'll warn the youngster. I don't know. You're worried about me? Cute. Will you tell me your turtle's name? Actually, hey, this is a better reason to pick you. Hey, will you tell me your turtle's name? I just know for a fact that Una is a master at cheating, okay? And I doubt that that's changed. So you're saying that you've lost against her. More than once, yeah. Pathetic. Fuck. Hey, are you talking about me? Listen, Innkeep, if your opponent is obviously cheating, like she was, you can't beat them fair and square. You gotta beat them at cheating. Duh. Now watch how a real master does it. Oh. What the hell? What in the fucking... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. 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 Good day. I've returned, Innkeeper. Fuck, was this your voice? I feel like everybody's going a little Valley Girl lately. That's not good. I really wish I could not... I could avoid the desire to veer into that so hard and so easily. What is this music? Crazy. Shit. I went back and checked. I've returned, Innkeeper. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. And welcome. This brave adventurer's name is Clay Moore. Stupid. He offered unexpected support during my quest. I'm happy to hear that. What the hell was your quest? I don't remember. Everybody leaves for like forever, and then when they come back and they're like, I did the thing, I'm like, I don't remember what the thing I told you to go do was. You're gonna have to give me some reminders. Oh wait, actually, can I check in the... because I have a log. Yeah. What was it? This one? No, that the kid is doing that one. Not that one. No. Was it this one? It's gotta be this one. Yeah, you were checking out the star stuff. Right? I don't fucking know. Cool. Thank you so much on behalf of the world. Yeah, sure. The fucking world, Mr. Clay. Oh no, I still haven't really decided on a voice for this guy. You don't need to do the whole Mr. thing. Just Clay is alright with me.
Otherwise, it sounds so formal, like talking to one of those graph people.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be one of those. Graph? What? You mean like a nerd? Are you calling me a nerd? Sure, whatever, dude. Clay. Can I offer you both a drink in exchange for this story? You have to stop fucking doing this shit. It's so funny and also really distracting. Can I offer you both a drink in exchange for some hot tea?
That would be a fun trade, right, Tia?
Tia? Who's that? Who? Are you telling me? Hold on. Are you telling me that the TH is supposed to be just pronounced as a T? Because if that's the case, then why is there an H in there? Hey, guys, can we, if we're gonna make names all crazy, like, can you at least put a pronunciation guide if you're gonna expect me to say it a different way, huh?
Aletheia?
That sounds stupid. I'm not calling you that. It's still Aletheia. I guess you're Tia when he says it, auntie, but that
I think I would welcome it as well.
Then what can I get you?
Clay, please go ahead. Oh, shit. Fuck, you got a lot of stuff on the menu. Whoa, my bones are shaking. It really looks like the bird is on top of his head, and that's funny. How about one of those drinks with ingredients?
You look strong, so how about something extra for those muscles? Because clearly you don't have enough. What a stupid suggestion, me.
That sounds great. Let's go with that. This is definitely a voice that I've used for a different character, and I don't remember who it was exactly at the moment. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep going with it and pray that they never end up on the same screen together.
You got it. Please hold. Strong. Here, have the strong. Oh, wait, what are the properties of my new infusion? Strong. Well, well, well. Oh, wait, it does need charm, though. Well, well, well. This one? Pinecone. Pinecone. Wait! No, yeah, I do need that. I meant to grab this one, though. 'Twas a mistake. No. Need this. Aha! Wait, what do you mean it's still Southern Brawler? What? Okay. You confused me. Try this. I think it's gonna knock your freaking socks off.
This takes... Oh, I just realized what the other voice I could have gone with for this was, but that's okay. This is fine. And actually, I prefer this because it's less thinking on my part. This tastes strong, magic-y, but my socks are like still on. Still, I love it. I'll have to remember this one for next time. What's it called?
Don't worry, I'll remember for you. It won't be difficult. It kind of resembles you.
Thank you.
Now, Miss Anwar, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Fantasy names. What do you want?
I need some of that liquid of vigilance. Even in here, it's important to stay on guard.
What? Wouldn't this be the right time to relax? You've got a human meat shield next to you, dude. Fucking chill out. There's no such time. Fine, shit. And then I guess I'll aid you on your divine mission of not falling asleep standing. Maybe you should take a nap. I feel like I'm being really snippy with everyone. And it's genuinely not out of dislike or anything. It's just this is I match energy and this is what they bring out of me. Yeah. Have this one. I like this one. It's good. Oh, I could check the fucking what it adjusts on here. That would work. What am I doing? I immediately lost the plot. I put the flower in and was like, cool. Huh? Yippee. Why does Una look so fucking miffed? Some liquid vigilance, still diluted with some delicious secret ingredients. Enjoy. I could do with something less diluted, but you're right. It's delicious. Happy to hear that.
Do we get to tell the story now?
Sure, man. Go ahead.
You think I should start with the seashells?
No, I think some exposition is in order first. As you already know, Innkeeper, I plan to start my investigation right here in Zenith, specifically at the local Gaia temple. So I've been told. Mostly about the, wobbling ooze. Ah, yes, that was certainly something. Unfortunately, besides their fascinating personal secrets, they had nothing of value to share with me. But fortunately, thanks to your rumors, I was not entirely without a lead. The wizard's prophecy led me to Dalwell. Or should I say, the Abandoned Isle, or Fairweather. How many names does this place have? The name changes depending on who you ask.
Whoa, I didn't know it had that many names. I always just called it Kelpie Island.
Why?
Probably because there's kelp. Oh, just kidding. It's shaped like one, dude.
Probably the smartest approach. Kelpie Island, or Fairweather, its name means very little to me. Its local settlement of Fae was much more relevant. They built everything into the giant sequoia that holds their portal to Avalon. Their portal's in the tree?
Yes, right in its center. They call it the Horizon Tree. It's beautiful. The Fae themselves were moderately helpful. It was difficult to get them to focus on the severity of the situation. And I was pretty sure they were preparing some sort of morbid ritual with the acorns that they were stringing up between rose bushes in asymmetrical shapes.
I always thought that those were art projects. Common misconception. Sounds more like they were preparing to charge them with astral moonlight. For what? If you freeze them, they make for good ice cubes.
Do you participate in such practices?
Not at the moment.
I'm just not going to question that. Eventually, I got them to sit still long enough to ask them about any strange occurrences around their settlement.
Did they understand your definition of strange?
After some explanation, they told me about how just recently an astral humpback whale had rampaged through one of their nearby scouting camps, just 2 days before the stars fell. They said it seemed like it was running from something and that it was full of seething fury. They also claimed it to be a good sign because it promised adventure.
Well, seems kind of like an understatement.
Majorly.
Well, I mean, it did end up in some kind of adventure, you know?
Investigating disaster is not an adventure, it's a necessity of dire circumstances.
I mean, I had fun.
That makes 2 of us.
It was certainly a sign of something being awry, and I was determined to get to the bottom of it. So naturally, I made my way to nearby Carapace Beach and prepared a celestial summoning ritual under the young astral moon.
For the humpback whale, I guess?
What else would I be summoning?
I don't know, maybe you wanted to ask Cassiopeia for her input.
Are you out of your mind? The Realm Keepers have sworn a divine oath of neutrality that prevents them from directly interfering with the world of us mortals. The full might of their powers could disrupt the delicate balance of their cosmic design.
Right. My bad. Slipped my little mind. Oopsie.
You are forgiven. As I was preparing the ritual, readying myself to confront the troublemaker, I suddenly found myself being interrupted by a strange request.
That was me. I asked her if she needed any more seashells.
Oh, did she?
I did, actually. Pairing dragon head tritons and flimmering limpet shells can heighten the dual aspect of the celestial twins, therefore making the connection to the astral sea more stable.
Yeah, obviously.
I hadn't managed to find a limpet shell, and one happened to be among his offerings.
I honestly just thought that she was decorating the beach and that she could do with a little more color.
Well, you weren't wrong in a way.
Sadly, the shells burned up during the ritual. Singed Tia's hands too.
Just a little. Fortunately, I possess spectacular healing capabilities.
Fortunate indeed. Were you collecting seashells for beach decorating, or your very own ritual, Clay?
I was collecting them for my friends. At this time of year, Kelpie Island is full of all kinds of sparkling, floating animals from the astral sea. And they fucking love munching on seashells.
Oh, do you encounter these creatures a lot?
I try to. They're so nice.
Clay can talk to animals. Gaia's blessings rest upon him.
Are you blushing? Wow. Full of surprises.
Thank you. Though I'm not always sure that they like talking to me. They tend to disappear sooner or later. Sometimes they come back, but often they don't. I think maybe I accidentally say things that upset them without realizing it, and that they think that I mean to hurt them. I hate when that happens.
Oh, you mean they just disappear like they were never there?
Yeah, they move to a different, quieter beach.
Or maybe they returned to the astral sea?
I feel like they would fucking tell me if they went back home, you know? We're homies.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, many Astrian creatures can traverse the plains at will, but they don't always have control over when they return. On many occasions, the astral currents pull them back home before they're ready. Once you're swept up in them, each subsequent journey out becomes more and more difficult, or so I've been told. I would guess that your friends either went home when you weren't there or got pulled back before they had a chance to say goodbye.
So you're saying that the sea fucking swallowed them?
Not quite. It just beckoned them home through a celestial hug of sorts.
So that means that, like, I could just visit them in the astral sea?
That would be an incredible undertaking. Traveling between planes is quite hazardous.
It is, but like echoes are from the primordial sea, and like my family has lived here for quite a while, I think. They must have gotten here somehow.
They say it was much simpler to traverse planes once. But for a long time, it's been almost impossible without complicated and dangerous rituals. Until recently, the astral sea was the only possible way to pass through the barriers. And accessing it requires meticulous planning, not to mention the sea tends to come with more risks than rewards. Even your Astrian friends who can choose to leave their home plane on a whim get pulled back by the currents eventually. Imagine what would happen to you if you went in unprepared.
But the Fae on Kelpie Island aren't from Gaia either, and they told me that they haven't lived here for like very long.
Since the 5 interplanar portal is opened up, interplanar travel has become a lot more accessible again. At least when it comes to the dream planes. But even the astral and primordial seas, not to mention are finally open to us again after all these years. It's a true miracle to witness in our lifetimes.
So the portals haven't always been there? I didn't know that. Who put them there?
Well, that is a very good question.
And one that would blow the scope of this conversation beyond its bounds, I would think. You still have to tell me how you summoned that whale.
You're right, we're getting off track. As Clay and I talked, he told me about his fascinating friendships with the astral creatures, and his ability to speak with animals as if they share a language.
So you asked him for help?
Well, he offered his aid. I certainly could have handled it on my own, but...
But you didn't have to.
Right. That, obviously. Thank you very much, Clay.
Anytime.
So I summoned it. The ritual worked out exceptionally well, and it appeared out of the sky in a wave of concerning darkness. Stars used to accompany them.
I mean, there was one star.
There was. The whale was even bigger than I had anticipated, almost as tall as the horizon tree. Maybe, perhaps the size of a whale. And in its stomach rested a giant sun, the only star of the night sky whose light had not been extinguished, nestled right in its belly.
Oh, that sounds pretty dope.
It was, in a way. The star wasn't the thing to worry about, though. The whale didn't look at all happy about being summoned. Instead, it looked like a wounded animal that was one loud noise away from lashing out. And it looked sick. Its translucent skin was gray, like it was frozen with the coldness of the highest mountains or the deepest depths. Its eyes were pale, almost blind, with no warmth within them. I thought for a brief second we must fight this beast before it consumes us and everything in its path. But when I looked over at Clay, I saw a deep understanding in his eyes, like he wasn't seeing a monster, but a friend. so I stayed quiet, knowing that whatever he knew outweighed my fear.
You knew what it needed, Clay?
Not completely, but like, I knew that look in his eyes. That feeling when you're so scared that you get angry, when you want to fight because you're terrified that you won't be able to flee. So I kneeled to show it that I didn't mean any harm, and I held out my last conch shell in my hands. It took a moment to overcome the instinct to mistrust, but then it picked the shell up gently and friggin' ate it, dude. I saw the conch freeze as it was swallowed. It looked painful. Wanting to comfort the whale, I reached out and carefully put my hands against its cheek. I wanted it to know that it wasn't alone.
I'm sure it needed that.
It did. It was so friggin' sad that it cried tears of golden dust.
Its tears turned to ice before they even hit the ground. It was at that moment that I realized its body had been cursed with a potent frostbite. I knew it did not trust me yet, so I did what I previously would not have thought possible. Through a hand on Clay's shoulder and the magic of your drink, I was able to briefly transfer my magic onto Clay, allowing him to cure it of its disease. He kissed it on the forehead, and the ice burned away, freeing it of the endless chill. It was quite sweet.
That's one lucky whale. And one unusual effect of that infusion. I don't remember what I gave you, but I don't think I have anything that does that.
Is that not usually possible?
Oh, well, inspiration is a fickle thing. Such magic is deeply personal and differs from person to person. I always enjoy seeing how others imagine sport to look like.
T's support was like so helpful.
I'd hope so.
Once it was free of its pain, the whale was ready to talk to us. I asked what had happened, and it told me about fighting some sort of like friggin' evil creature on 2 legs.
Creature on 2 legs. So humanoid then.
We assume. Turns out whales don't care much about our appearances.
It cared more about all the things being thrown at it. Like, what a friggin' mean way to approach a whale, right? Apparently it swallowed some kind of stone. It could only remember its black and white color, and then it tasted freaking horrible. But it thought, I have like such a strong digestive thing. It's nothing to worry about. Rookie mistake. The 2-legged monster just wouldn't stop attacking though, so it fled as quickly as it could, trying to find its little way home. It felt like so bad about destroying the camp. I mean, I get why. The worst part about being angry is seeing the freaking wreckage you leave behind. Tia, do you ever get angry?
No, I'm the embodiment of calmness and self-discipline.
Well, you see, you need therapy.
Anyways, luckily its anger subsided when it found its way back. I thought it was finally safe, but suddenly this freezing cold began. I don't mind the cold much. I'm from the Highlands and we get like a lot of snow in the winter. But the kind of cold that it was describing sounded awful. Painful and inescapable, like it was freezing from the inside out.
The potent frostbite I mentioned seems a curse took hold and slowly spread throughout its entire body.
It tried to keep itself warm by feeding on solar crabs and cosmic squid, but like that didn't even help much. It just kept getting more and more scared and angrier and colder. until even his freaking brain was freezing over. It couldn't think of anything other than the cold. So in its desperation, it ate the freaking hottest thing it could find.
A star.
A star, a giant one at that, looked deceptively small, contained in its belly. But apparently it was one of the biggest ones the night sky had to offer, the East Star.
Oh shit, it ate Pharaohs. Guiding star of the endless seas.
It did, and it helped, kept its frostbite at bay, even if it did not eradicate it. But as you can imagine, such a massive star disappearing did not have the most desirable effect on the astral sea's delicate balance of gravity.
I can imagine.
The whale was like so confused about what had happened. But it said that all the stars around it suddenly started to fall and spin out of place. They freaking crashed into each other, causing more and more destruction with each passing moment. I didn't understand everything that it described, but it sounded like so bad.
To label it as bad would be quite the understatement. The falling stars ripped holes in Cassiopeia's wings. To think that just one hungry creature could break the entire balance of the universe.
It was like so hurt and scared, dude.
It should have endured instead of hurting others.
Okay, but like, how would it even know though? It was all alone. He didn't know that all that shit would happen, man.
I'm sure it tried its best. It can count itself lucky that you were there to help. Hey, was that the answer to pick to make you happy? Because I didn't want that. I don't agree with you on a whole lot, if we're being completely honest.
Indeed, I don't want to imagine the additional chaos it could have caused.
I don't fucking care about the could haves, dude. I just care that we were able to help.
Did you also manage to free it of the star in its stomach?
No, the frostbite may be gone, but that star is a part of it now. It's become the first of a new kind, a sun humpback whale. Probably the last one, too, as all the other stars in the astral sea have been snuffed out. We'll never be able to see the night sky again, and in turn, that whale must forever live with its guilt nestled in its stomach.
I mean, yeah, some things are forever changed now. That's kind of the point of disasters. the point of disasters, you know. But perhaps the star doesn't stand for shame, but pride of its survival. Shouldn't be sad that most are gone, but happy that one managed to make it through. Besides, we may have lost the night sky's starry companions, but it managed to gain 2 new friends. Even the worst of situations can lead you to light sometimes.
I like that. You should never be sad about finding new friends. Oh my god, speaking of friends, on the way back, we ran into this traveling souvenir shop. Goodies. I bought friendship bracelets for Tia and I with little wheel charms on them. But she didn't want to wear them just yet, so I'm waiting until she's ready.
That's so kind of you. Right, Tia?
They're a hazard for fights and could get caught in things.
Sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how they look with your armor.
Tia also found something for you at the souvenir shop. She said that it reminded her of your tavern. And now that I've seen it in person, I totally agree.
Oh, now I'm curious. What is it? You brought me presents? Presents? Oh! Wow. I have so much dangly shit in here now. That's a very pretty mosaic. I thought it said that's very mosaic.
The shopkeeper told us a little bit about it. Supposedly, this piece of art represents a new beginning after a hard-fought battle.
Kind of like the rise of the sun hunchback whale. I thought it was a humpback whale. Are those interchangeable? I don't know whales very well, but I feel like that's probably not interchangeable. That's so fitting. Thank you, Tia. Ha. I guess you're not gonna give me shit about calling you a nickname. Ha. So, Tia, aren't you like so glad that Clay was there to help you and that you accepted help and that you needed help and that you got help from a new friend?
I suppose I am.
You really are.
You're surprisingly competent. Perhaps one might even say I could not have done this entirely without you, if one was to be extreme about it.
I think that someone like you could do anything alone if you put your mind to it, though. But, like, that doesn't mean that you should have to. I'm always happier when doing difficult things if I have help from other people.
Well said, buddy. Stellar teamwork, you two. Keep it up.
Will do.
Much more importantly, clearly our quest was not successful.
What are you talking about? You cured the sun humpback whale. Yeah. You found out why the stars fell. You even made new friends. That's a win-win-win. What more could you possibly fucking want, woman?
We still haven't the slightest idea who caused all of this.
What? No, you do have a slight idea.
An angry humanoid figure, dude. We already said that.
And that's who exactly?
Well, I mean, we could rule out you and me and the innkeeper. It's probably that spooky guy that we got this letter from. I wonder if the letter talks about perhaps making this happen. If only we would read that letter.
We can rule out you and me.
Wow, rude. I thought we were like friends now. Okay, God.
No hard feelings. I believe you're innocent, but sometimes evil hides in plain sight. One must not be led astray.
I understand. Apparently I yapped for so long that the music decided to abandon me. Paranoia is a hard habit to break. Boy, howdy, if that ain't the truth.
Clearly, someone orchestrated this. Seems too random and methodical to have been an accidental side effect. I must find out what hides in the darkness. If something like this happens again, it could end in a calamity the likes of which we've never seen before.
I mean, there's no more stars to fall out of the sky, so I don't know. Don't worry about it too much, girlie. It's kind of just how oblivions are around here.
I wouldn't call this just another oblivion. How often have you seen the stars fall from the sky?
0 times. I was asleep when it happened, and now that it's over, there go my chances of ever witnessing a supreme fucking meteor shower. A real pisser.
You should not wish to witness such horrors.
Some horrors are freaking fun to look at. You know, that's why they say shit about train wrecks. Can't look away or whatever the fuck. Listen, love, when I was your age, I used to worry about shit like this all the time. This weirdo over here did too. We all did at one time or another. But I know from experience that making such a fuss about it won't get you anywhere. These bite-sized calamities are part of the natural order of things. Shit happens. From chaos to balance to chaos and back to balance. Everything just switches around in a never-ending cycle. Sure, it's good to keep an eye out, but like, you don't have to give yourself an aneurysm over it. Just pick up a quest if it worries you and follow the natural flow of the universe. That way, if you're lucky, you'll end up retired, like me.
Such a leisurely attitude only leads to failure.
And even then, someone's always gonna save the world in the end.
And that someone is going to be me.
Ha! Oh, the youth. Anyway, old enemy, got another drink for me? Running dry. Anytime, Muna. You still running low on energy? How about another strong? You got it! Strong. Wait, do you want the same strong that I gave you before? Was it this one? Fuck. Wait, which one did I give you? I don't remember anymore. Shit, I genuinely don't remember. I'll give you this one. I don't fucking know. It probably doesn't matter as long as it meets the shit on the paper, right? I mean, they didn't give me any further notes. So something strong for the most strong-headed lady I know. Weird way to admit that you've lost every argument against me. But this drink is splendid, I'll give you that. See, with one of these, your worries will be washed away with flavor. Good or bad, depends on the day.
I find your apathy borders on tragedy.
And I find your hero complex unsustainable. Remember, kiddo, they don't build those statues for folks who are alive.
Who cares about statues? My purpose is my purpose, and I don't care who immortalizes me.
No one's purpose is to fucking die, dude. Well, no, it's not. Don't let those thoughts win. Hey, I heard that. Don't do that. Life is a lot more meaningful than that, okay? Anyway, my purpose is winning at cards right now. So good luck with your fucking delusions. I apologize for literally nothing. Don't look all pissy at me.
It's fine.
Tia, are you freaking dying?
No, she was purely speaking in the hypothetical.
That's a big word for Elmo, but it doesn't sound like that could damage your armor. But you know, like, maybe we should listen to her advice. Just like a little bit. Just a little bit. My granny always says, with age comes the priceless wisdom of mistakes.
I think your grandma's advice would be much more helpful than whatever a failed hero has to say.
Oh, you think retirement is failure? Whoa, dude.
One's post should never be abandoned. If you can still serve this world, you should.
I don't know if that's bleak or inspiring.
The latter. She was right about one thing, though. The past is full of terrible disasters that were prevented. Which means that this too could have been attempted before, if not very successfully. Knowledge of something so vile must be scarce and well guarded, maybe even abandoned. I've never come across anything like this anywhere in the Aperture's library.
Granted, the Aperture's only been standing for a little over 2 decades, no? Library can't be that vast.
Many of the Order's books were relocated to the new stronghold. But I do believe that we don't currently harbor the knowledge I seek. For that, other avenues must be explored.
What are you considering?
We could ask everyone we come across until we find someone who knows something.
Good idea, but that would take far too long. I think that we should look for the Everbloom archives.
Is that a book club?
An ancient one.
Oh, it is a book club.
Everbloom was one of the Great Seven Maiden archives, the Gaian one to be specific. Legend has it that there used to be one on each plane, even two up, the plane of the dead. They were once filled with all the knowledge of the cosmos and grew in size every day thanks to their fearless archivists. But then they fell to an unknown foe and have been lost to time ever since. I believe that one of them could hold the answers that we seek. Innkeeper, do you perhaps know where to find this archive?
What? You're the one who mentioned it. I don't know shit. Not much of a librarian, unfortunately. I just work there.
Disappointing.
Okay, well. Oh, right. It's just a rumor. Wait, did we unlock anything over here? We did. Look at this picture. Wow.
But like, you could keep an eye out for it, right? You could ask all the scholarly people that pass through there. What? Sometimes I click and it doesn't do shit. And I think it's because if you're too far down on the screen, for some reason it hates registering anything.
Of course, I can do that.
Perhaps you can start by asking that bounty hunter once she's done gambling all her money away.
I mean, you could ask her yourself. You're literally both on the same side of the bar.
I would rather not.
Whoa, okay. Weird. I'll take that super terrible task off your hands then, I guess. I guess I'll do this, I guess. Even though you didn't really ask nicely or anything.
Wonderful. You won't need more than a day to take care of all this, right?
What? I could do with a little... This is not how you ask people for things. Hey, man. This is not how you ask for things.
Nonsense. We don't have more time. I need your full commitment on this, innkeeper.
This is so short notice and like super rude, okay?
As are disasters, typically. Hence the vigilance. I shall return to a fully prepared quest tomorrow morning.
Yes, okay. In the meantime, maybe take a fucking nap. Jesus, I think you're getting too stressed, and it shows.
Don't be ridiculous. I have things to do. People to help, prayers to consult.
Do you ever sleep? Una was right. A good night's sleep would do wonders for you. Good God. Could even offer you some coupons to a beautiful swamp spa. Oh my God, yes.
Fine, I'll take one. Or two, though they won't be put to much use. If I rest now, who will this world have faith in? I shall see you tomorrow.
Yike. Always nice to see burnout happening in real time.
Don't worry, I'll go with her and make her some soup.
Clay, you deserve so much fucking better. Hey, man. Hey, actually. Hey, no, you're staying here and you're gonna make friends with other people who are nice and good and not a stupid shit lord. Hey, other people deserve your soup more.
Soup always helps me when I have a headache, and it looks like she has such a big one. Oh my God, you're so right. I had a headache this morning, and then I had some clam chowder, and it was so much better. Do you want some soup as well?
Yes, God, please.
No!
So sorry, I didn't mean to scream directly into the microphone. I simply have to immediately fix this though. Did you say? So my microphone stopped recording. I saw it pick up the scream and then oops. And then I was trying to skip through dialogue and I looked over and was no longer recording. So that's rude. I can only assume that this is Tia's fault. I don't remember her full name anymore, and I can't be asked to. I'm gonna blame her for my soup mistake. I was really excited about actually it was probably because I was too excited about the soup. I was too excited about the soup, and this is how soup mistakes happen. It really is. Whenever I get like too excited about my soup, I'll fucking spill it all over myself, you know? So soup mistakes are real, and it's bad. It's dangerous, and actually it's really mean. And I need soup. Want soup. Need soup. That reminds me, I need to get back to tattoo practice so that I can give myself that want soup, need soup tattoo like I deserve. This is important. These are the important things in life. You know? Doing a new hobby and abandoning it very shortly into it because that's how the brain works. And then returning to said hobby motivated purely by something stupid but wonderful. And that's all you need. That was the correct drink, right? Pretty sure. You wanted strong? Have strong? Why dot dot? Okay. You had me scared for a second. You can't be doing that to me. Oh wait, I should probably save before I start getting too close to choices again. But also, we need to get a lot closer than this before we save. There's so much fucking dialogue still to click through. What? I didn't do that. This weird little, like, tink sound that happens. You know what? We'll save here. Because I do have a curiosity. I mean, I'm still gonna pick the same thing. But, I am curious about the many choices on this day. And it'll be nice to have that save to come back to. If I remember that that save is what it is. But anyway, yeah, this weird tink sound that happens when you're skipping. It's weird. And it's also weird that it's specifically just in my right ear. Like, occasionally I would accidentally... Oh, bones. I was like, what the fuck was that sound? Occasionally, when just, like, doing this normally. Like, playing the game normally, I mean. I would hear that sound. And I'd be like, what was that? I swear, I thought it was, like, something happening outside my window. And then I realized... So I fucked that up. So I fucked this up. Drink up. Yeah, I need this. No. And then I need this. Why does it take 2? Oh, because this has a negative. Wait, is this right? What did you say? This has to be right. Right? It looks right. It's this weird little cutout on this side. The way that the line isn't fully proper on that side. It's making me confused. But I'm pretty sure that's right. It was right. I'm a genius. But yeah, I always find it interesting when sound effects just happen on one side. Actually, is this... I wonder if it's just my headphones. Because now that I think about it, when I was playing... What was it? Resident Evil 3? Which one did I think I gave her this one. I mean, not that it probably matters, but... Yeah, no. Yeah, do that. Right, that is exactly what I did before. What was I saying? That's right. When I was playing Resident Evil, I think that was 3. Like when cutscenes would happen, the dialogue was also like weirdly focused on the right side of my headphones. So maybe that's my headphones problem? I don't think so though. These headphones work perfectly fine in most other circumstances. Huh. I don't know. Oh shit, that's right. I need to not be clicking down there because there's going to be choices. And I'm going to accidentally click on them. And it's going to be unfortunate when I pick the wrong ones.
Boy, you yapped a whole lot.
Understatement is what I chose before. Those are kind of both the same option, right? I don't fully remember what the other option was anymore. But, they were kind of the same. Which is fine. I'm a fan of games with, like, your choices don't gotta hold weight. It's fun to just have flavor. Like, with the Our Life visual novels. Love those games. And like the vast majority of those choices, purely flavor. And I love that so much. I love having 8 million billion choices. And most of them having, no real, like, consequential, disastrous effect. Of like, oh, you picked this one bad option and now everybody hate. It's good. Great even. We're getting there. I was about to say we're so close, but we're really not. We're still quite a ways away. Still in the middle of talking about this whale. You have problems. Unfortunate. If only someone could solve them. Now, admittedly, this is a choice that I don't know. That I'm not 100% sure that I picked the right one, purely because of the intent that I had when picking it. It did a telltale thing, and then it was kind of like, now hey, wait a minute. I didn't want you to punch my buddy over here in the face. It didn't know. It didn't. I'm sure it tried its best.
Its best wasn't good enough.
Well, isn't responsible for the horrible shit that was done to it, victim blamer. You fucking fiend. We should celebrate that you were able to help it instead of blaming it for its freaking pain.
Yeah, I think so too.
Did y'all manage to... I think we talked about this. I saw this dialogue. Excellent. I'm just gonna hope that all the rest of this is also the same. I mean, it looks the same. Yeah. Pretty sure that the few lines after were the only thing that changed from that choice. Aren't you so glad that he was there to help and be nice to the whale instead of you having to fucking stab it or whatever you like to do? And now... Oh, right. And now you jump in. And then we bicker a little bit more. God, this was a... I feel like I was almost at the end of this day. Maybe? I don't know. It's still like afternoon outside. Ugh, if only I had... maybe I should just get into a habit of saving more often. But I'm terrible about that. I'm really, really bad about remembering to save often. I hate having to remember to save. Autosave is the greatest thing that could have possibly happened for me, honestly. Really, a real turning point in my gaming career. Cause before that shit, I was out here losing countless hours in Final Fantasies and shit. Cause I'd forget to save, and then I'd play, and then I'd die in the middle of the desert or whatever the fuck, and then be like, oh look, my save was from 3 hours ago. And this is why I never... Well, no, this isn't why I never finished Final Fantasy 12. It's because my brother decided to somehow delete my entire save file. And I'm the type of person who, like, saves on multiple files. He overwrote one of mine and then, like, I don't know. Did he overwrite all of them? Or did he overwrite one and then delete the rest? I can't remember anymore. This was a million billion years ago, and all I remember is being so upset. Please give me soup!
I'll bring some by tomorrow. Do you have any allergies?
No, I want all and any soup. Thank you, Clay.
Anytime. Oh, the recipe's gonna be a surprise. Have a superb day. I'll take some of those coupons too.
Wonderful.
Talking through everything really helped. Thank you.
I'm so happy to hear that, and also about the soup. Hope you held on to those seashells. Catching up with some astral friends might make you feel a little better.
Actually, I was thinking that I could use the shells to make some friendship bracelets for Tia and I. I want to carve them into stars.
You are too good for this world. And specifically for Tia, actually. I don't think that she could possibly ever appreciate. This is incredible. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen, and I'm gonna die.
I think that sometimes you have to make something beautiful out of the things that hurt you. Oh my god! I'm not about to cry about this stupid motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Otherwise, you're left with anger that has nowhere to go. Do you like being angry?
Well, actually, I really do. I mean, to an extent. You know, sometimes it's important to be angry. You know, it's a motivator. It gets shit done sometimes. Sometimes you spend too much of your life just sort of letting things happen to you, and then you hit a point where you're like, actually, fuck all of this shit. You know, anger's kind of important. Yeah. It feels powerful. But like, so I don't mean it in a toxic way though. There's a limit. There's a limit. Because if you get too angry, then that's bad. And also just bad for your health. With enough anger, you can move the world. Your own world, at least.
That's true. You can survive a lot of shit if you're angry enough about them. But you never really get to enjoy surviving them.
Okay, well, survival, you're not supposed to enjoy surviving. Survival mode is you're just getting through it. Okay, that's the step after. Enjoying is the step after that. Hey, okay, I'm done talking about this. You're surviving though, okay?
Yeah, but I really prefer living.
What? That's not the one that I clicked on the fucking pop-up. You would have thought that it would have taken me straight to here. Plays a sweet and gentle half-giant. Loves animals, can communicate with them. A skill no one should underestimate. Believes in the good in people and is exceptionally empathetic. On the other hand, also a very strong and remarkable fighter. Wow. How'd you get to speak with animals as a barbarian?
Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you feel less angry soon.
Well, that depends on outside circumstances. That's not on me. They're still here. Oh no, fancy. Oh no, wait, you're the one who I kind of was concerned might have a very similar voice to Una. Oh, great. Top of the evening to you. Welcome to my tavern. Why am I saying that like this is the first time I've seen you? Oh, what do my magical eyes see? New faces, new acquaintances. With whom do I have the pleasure today?
No way, a speaking skeleton? Oh shit. Well, this accent just started happening, so I guess this is what we're going with. I haven't seen one of those in a long while.
Hello there. How incredibly rude of me to leave out introductions. My name is Scully.
Wow, he's so polite as well. You could call me Una, Mr. Scully. That one over there is my friend Jade. Apparently we're friends now.
Ah, a fellow Mida, but with more skin left. Which isn't immensely difficult, I suppose. Is this spine situated in a tankard? What is this? What am I looking at here? Anyways, glad to make your acquaintance, Una and her friend Jade. Are these flirting options? What is this? I mean, Jade is gonna punch me in the head. That's a beautiful necklace. Something about it looks really familiar. Don't you think, Scully? Wait, what? Huh? I don't have any fucking clue what you're talking about.
It does remind me of Scully in a way. I don't know why. When was the last time you were digging around in graves?
Never. I think that your senses might be deteriorating with age. Just like your ability to win while cheating.
Ha! Don't get smart with me now, oh Asteria's worst beast tamer.
Oh, the wonders of friendship. You two seem to get along so well.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I should be going now. I still have work to do.
What a coincidence. I happen to want to say the exact same thing. But wouldn't it be rude of us to leave that distinguished gentleman all by himself? It looks like we're running away the second he got here. I think one of us should definitely stay a little longer. Isn't it cool that you both have bones made of shimmery gemstones?
That's so true. I haven't seen another Maida since... well, since I woke up. So, anyway, between 2 weeks and 2 centuries ago.
See, it's a match already. It would be a shame if the two of you were to become friends.
Wait. What? Would be a shame if the two of you were to become friends. What the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway, see ya!
That was quick. Indeed. Guess a woman her age knows what she wants. Oh, jeez. What the hell was your voice?
You keep saying that.
Oh, wait. Actually, it's good that you always come back with this fucking phrase, because I think it was good mythical morning.
It's well past sunset, Hex.
That might be true, but like, it's still...
Morning somewhere, I know.
You got it, but today I'm not here to talk with you about primordial magic. Is this the voice? Are we sure about that? I don't know. Maybe? I mean, I think it was something like this. Today we're gonna celebrate my sister. Oh shit, she's here! What a cutie!
Greetings, everyone. Come on in. Oh, no, there's too many characters. You can't all be talking. If one of you has to take a fucking sit down. Pleased to meet you. My name is Scully. Jade.
You can call me Hex, and this is Grace, my little sister. Yeah, I know, she's taller than me. Okay, you can fucking keep it to yourselves. We're here to celebrate, not to roast, though some fire might be fun.
No fireballs inside Hexagon.
Whoa, full name, okay. If you insist, fireless party it is then.
My bones are aching for a party. I haven't attended one in what feels like an eternity. What's the occasion?
My wonderfully talented sister successfully defended her wizard doctoral thesis just today. She can now call herself an actual full-blown selenite witch.
It's not that special, honestly.
I beg to differ. That's like a majorly big deal. Congrats. I must congratulate you as well. Quite an outstanding achievement indeed.
You're very sweet. Thank you.
I have to agree with everyone. You should be proud of yourself. How about a drink on the house to celebrate your graduation?
Hex already told me that you're a real magical connoisseur. I would love to taste one of your creations, Innkeeper. But I don't know what to pick. Could you recommend something to me?
Of course. How about a drink for your wits? Brain must be tired after debating your professors all day.
That sounds lovely. My brain could use a little pick-me-up.
Coming right up. Brain. Not that. Do I still just have the one brain? Oh, no, this one also. Intelligence, confidence, agility. Or Nebula. Do that one. Boop. Why does it look so bright in this room? I guess we have some fucking bright lights back here. Seems like fucking daylight over here.
My, this is delightful. See, I told you, they definitely know their craft. Say, innkeeper, do you have a PhD in mixology by any chance?
Last time I checked, no. But I do have a lot of experience. Took me a while to get the hang of it.
I can tell. Your drinks are really tasty. I could easily go for another round of debating right now.
Is anyone else up for a drink? Nah, not yet. I'm still energized from earlier. Also, I literally still have my drink in front of me. Scully, Hex, what about you two?
I'm good. I don't want to steal the show today.
I would love a refreshment for these old bones, actually. Perhaps something that'll bring back the charm of the old days. At your service. Charm, you say? Oh, this is a charm one? Then the name of it and the look of it really give dexterity more than anything. But sure, okay. Or this one. Or that one. Wow, we have a lot of options for charm, huh?
Wild.
Let's do this one. It's a simpler one. I don't have to worry about figuring out the fucking infusion about it. Boop. Wipe. Great. Here you go. Drink for the charming gentleman. Oh! What a lovely taste. Warms my bones inside and out. So where does the liquid go? Should I be worried? Maybe it's an undead thing.
Oh, well, practically, it would be impossible for a magical drink to warm one's bones. Okay, you would just need...
You and your wild dreams, Hexy. Maybe leave those experiments to someone with an actual laboratory for once.
Oh, all that talk about studying and degrees brings back so many old memories. I was also a scholar once. I bet you can tell from my hair. I spent my life as an archivist at the guy in Everbloom's archives, to be precise. Boy, howdy, what a coincidence. Why did I say that like that? Before my, well, supposedly eternal slumber.
I've read a lot about the old archivists, but I've never had the chance to talk to one.
Well, obviously, they're all fucking dead. Oh, all of them? Yeah, the archives were destroyed ages ago. They're mostly a myth now. Oh, shit, that's quite sad. A lot of knowledge must have gotten lost with them. Guess so.
If you wouldn't mind, Scully, I'd love to hear some more about them. Maybe we can revive some of that old knowledge?
It would be my pleasure, but sadly I can't remember much of my research. All those years below ground and without sunlight don't seem to have been good for my memory. Do you still have a brain in there? 'Cause that might also be part of the problem. Been a few centuries since I've been alive, so not even sure where one would find the archives nowadays. Or their ruins, rather. Hold everything. Oh shit, a bunch of shit got updated. Wait, I already read this. Whoa, 42. You look good for your... Oh, right, half elf. I was like, dang.
For his passing, he was an archivist in the Everbloom Archives, cared for and archived all kinds of knowledge and history of this world. Maybe that's where he got the idea to use a head as storage space. One eye looks strikingly similar to the gemstone Jade is wearing as a necklace. Oh. Oh, that one. I thought they were talking about the green one. Whoa, it flashed right as I hovered over it for a second, and I thought it was clickable. I was like, that seems inappropriate. This is the one that they're talking about. Okay, I see. I understand. That makes a lot more sense. Do you remember if it was like a desert around or like a forest? Maybe that could help. A little, I believe. Might have even woken up close by. My early memories as a skeleton are quite hazy. During my lifetime, the archives were located deep underground. Well, that's not terribly helpful. Gaia's lively blessings were juxtaposed with a hostile and lifeless mountain range. Aha! Ho ho! They were... Ignore that! They were surrounded by nothing but rocks and boulders. Sometimes the little goblin in your brain wins, okay? Sometimes you can't stop it from happening. Anyways, I was saying a thing. They were surrounded by nothing but rocks and boulders, sharp as talons and fangs. Even if you made it out of the mountains, you'd be greeted by either dry steppes or a poisonous lake. Whoa! Liquid in that lake could singe the meat right off your frickin' bones! I knew someone that fell into the lake once. Remember it as if it were yesterday. Why are my headphones trying to squeeze the back of my head now? Well, that sounds like, I don't know, maybe not the best place to build an important archive stronghold.
Wouldn't necessarily agree. They say that the books and scrolls of the Maiden? Yeah. Every time I have to read one of these fantasy words, I stumble a little bit, okay? The archives contain all the mysteries of our world and the realms that surround us. Of course, you have to protect that knowledge. It would be a shame if someone... Anyways.
I think I know the place that Scully is talking about. Hold on. We were talking about like poisonous lakes and now my eyeball is burning. Perhaps just like the acid of the lake or whatever the fuck. Oh? It sounds just like the gravel mac. Sharp rocks, poisonous lake. There's no way a location like that exists twice on this plane anyway. Or else I would have heard of it. I wouldn't recommend going there, but it's exceptionally dusty after all these years.
But think about all those hidden treasures, knowledge left untouched for millennia.
That sounds a little too ambitious, even for you.
Fine.
Your delicate wizard sensibilities wouldn't last a day in the gravel mech anyway.
Oh, and you would?
Who can say? Anyway, gotta go now. Shared enough secrets of the trade today already. Thank you for your reluctant service. Did you give me the name of your turtle in here? No, you have not. Yet another day, yet another disappointment. Surprisingly good with animals, even has a little turtle accompanying her. If only I knew what the fuck its name was. Only two-headed sheep are giving her a hard time somehow. But through her travels, she's learned how to handle all sorts of people and how to win against them at cards, fair and square. Or not. Thank you for your reluctant service and also your complete disrespect in refusing to tell me your turtle's name. What a lovely young lady. I sure do wish that she would give me the name of her turtle. She would have made a great archivist. Or maybe not, because she's terrible at telling me anything like the name of that turtle.
Yeah, grumpy one.
I'm sure she just had a long day.
As have I, honestly. I'm very tired.
Absolutely sure of that. You should... Well, both of those. You should both of these. Be proud and also take care of yourself. Which one are we prioritizing though? I mean, you should be proud of yourself. That's important. Both of these are important. Both of these are equally important. Game. You have to give me third options more often. Okay? Take care of yourself. You seem like the kind of person that does things very thoroughly and is maybe a tryhard and maybe needs to take more of a break before you turn into friggin' Tia over here. So lost in the tryhard sauce. You should still try and relax for a few days. I agree. Getting a PhD is a major accomplishment.
It's nothing, really. I spent a lot of time researching. Defending my thesis was a mere formality.
Scully's and my point still stands. I'm sure your brother would agree with us.
Absolutely.
You're all very kind. I really appreciate it. How about we call it a day? It's already getting late.
Ah, splendid idea, as I would expect from a witch like you. I unlocked so many journal entries today. Grace is a Selenite witch who just successfully defended her wizard's PhD thesis. She's calm and gentle and seems to be a bit tired of her brother's chaotic experiments. Older brother's experiments. Even though he is shorter and looks younger, Grace is actually the younger sibling. Okay, but like, not even by that much, okay?
Seems fair. Wait. Yeah, seems fair. Hope you get to enjoy the rest of your evening, innkeeper.
I will. Period. I'll say that stupid word for his dialogue, but not for mine. Okay. No. Deria. Maiden Archives. That's the one we need. Still fighting with my eyeball. There does seem to be an eyelash in it now. So you know, the suffering, it continues. Oh, another Deria. Unsafe cattle. Crash of rhinos. Collapsed bridge. Budget. Roots. Everbloom. Archives. Gravel Mac. Undead. Stranger. Gravel Mac. Bleak Stalkers. I feel like most stalkers are pretty bleak, if you ask me. Lost Might on Everbloom Archives are said to offer infinite knowledge to anyone with unanswered questions. Its ruins lie deep within the Gravelmac, dangerous and lifeless mountain range that even seasoned adventurers try to avoid. If that wasn't enough, the mountains are also said to be haunted by nightmarish bleak stalkers. Let's just hope that they don't find abandoned archives cozy and inviting. Great. Boy, that was the longest day in all of history. I feel like that took so long.